Hi, my name is Mel Colley from Mel Colley Pilates, and in today's video we're going to be working on your feet. So you need to take off your shoes and socks, maybe. You might be able to do it with them on, but see how you feel. So you're going to start with your little toe, and you're going to pull your little toe and start to pull it towards the sole of your foot, and then let it go, and then do that again. Pulling and gently flexing your little toe towards you. This hand can help you bend your foot towards you. So if you find it tricky to be in this position, you might need to use this hand to help your knee to be here, or you might sit on the floor and do it. Or if you've got a desk by the side of you, maybe you could rest this knee on the side of your desk and sit to the side to help the support of your hip. And then go on to the next toe, pulling and letting the foot flex towards you as if your toe is trying to touch the heel. It's kind of the direction you're going in to get this midfoot moving. And then go on to your next toe. So a lot of the time when we get tight necks and tight shoulders, we always try and go up to here first. Sometimes it can be an issue with your feet. We're trying to feel that when you're walking and when you're standing, and then go on to the next toe, that you're cruising over your feet, so that your feet are supporting the rest of your body, your shins, your knees, your thigh bone, your femurs, your pelvis, your spine, your shoulder blades, the neck, the head. And then go on to the big toe, pulling and letting that foot feel as if it's bending. Coming back, how much of your foot can actually bend. And then come on to the let go. And just notice as you put that down, notice the difference between how that foot feels and the foot you've yet to work on. So let's go on the other. So bring the other foot. So start with your little toe, bending it and feeling that it wants to touch the sole of your foot. So my right foot feels a little bit tighter than my left foot. So just noticing that. I might feel a little bit of creaking and cracking going on in some of the bones and the muscles and the fascia as they let go of any tightness or a holding pattern, if you've had any injuries or any broken bones in your toes. So that's going to affect the posture in our ankles and how we move. Then the toe next to it, pulling the toe and feeling that as you pull the toe, you're pulling it back towards the sole of the foot as the foot flexes and bends, tries to. Go gently, check your shoulders aren't hunching up, check you're not holding your breath or clenching your jaw, and then go on to the next toe, pulling and gently letting that toe feeling as if it's going to come towards the back of the foot. So this foot hand I'm using to gently encourage my foot to bend. Because you know, our feet put in shoes and they just kind of stay in this level position. So even if you're walking around without your shoes on, the floor is very level and very concrete floors. So our feet don't get this bending and rolling movement as they walk anymore, unless you're walking a lot in bare feet on the sand, on the beach, or on earth, in your garden, if you've still got a lawn in your garden, if it's a bit uneven and bumpy. And then go on to the next toe. Because in our effort to feel that everything should be neat and tidy around us, we live with these levels and our feet don't get this movement anymore and this arching and flattening and pronation and supination. And then go on to the big toe. So pulling and gently feeling that toe is coming in towards you. But also with sports, if you're into swimming or running, cycling, climbing, every time, it's those little sports that you do, notice what your feet are doing when you're doing if you're doing any exercising, and how your feet support you in that movement. What do your feet do that affects every movement that you do in your exercise? So if you're swimming, the position of your feet. So when you're running, the position of your feet arches, and the flattening of your feet, the pronation, supination, it goes in and out. And if you're climbing, the position of your foot is very important as well. Your toes, your heel, your arches, outer edge, inner edge. It's interesting to notice the foundation of your body. And then you put both feet down on the floor. And they feel so zingy now. So notice your arches. You can notice the inside edge and the outside edge a little bit more. Notice your toes, the length of your foot. So we all have this image of our feet and what size they are, because we're taught to your size of our feet. We get measured for shoes when we're little, what our shoe sizes are. So we kind of feel our feet just fit into this box. So imagine your feet are a little bit longer than you think they are. So you get that length in the heel and the length in the front of your foot and the width of your foot. So notice the distance between the outside edge of your big toe and the outside edge of your little toe. How much space there is in your foot for your bones to spread out and not to feel congested or compressed. There you go. That's today's lesson. It's all about getting some movement in the middle of your foot by using your toes. Happy practicing.